Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Battle Court Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day will feature the Renegades and the Chargers. And with that, I want to welcome everybody into another edition of the Fall 24 Battle Court season. I'm Andrew Bleckman, joined alongside Stu Nyman to bring you all 6 matches today between the top 2 teams in the standings, the Renegades and the Chargers. How you doing?
Doing great, Andrew. Had some great practices earlier in the day. Looking forward to Battle Court this evening.
Well, take a look here at that standings page. Renegades up at the top, 8.5 points clear of the Chargers. That's a battle for the #1 seed heading into the playoffs. Got the Warriors down there in 3rd place, just 1 game day left. The Fireballs, 46 points, currently holding on to the final playoff spot, but they have a couple game days left, as do the Devils and Cyclones down there at the bottom. So a lot still to be decided, but for this #1 seed, Stu, it doesn't get much bigger than this. Renegades and Chargers, all 6 matches today, getting started in the 3rd division of singles. We're gonna see Goenaga against Benny. 2 of the best players in this division, both players with a win-loss record of 3-1. Goenaga this year overall record of 19-2 across all competitions. Just some ridiculous numbers across the boards for the top 3 players of the Renegades. Goenaga goes out here against Benny first. Chargers need these points to get back in the race. Renegades looking to extend that lead. See what happens here. First match right now.
Goenaga serves, we begin. Benny on the backhand from the 11 line. Goenaga, forehand. Benny from the 11 to the inside. Robote, that's the rebound off the back wall. Played with a high bounce midcourt by Benny. Goenaga has it. Scoop tipped. First point of this match goes to Goenaga of the Renegades. He has the serve.
Yeah, Goenaga coming off his first singles loss in 2 seasons last time out against Manny, so you know that he's going to be motivated to get back in the win column here. And Benny, I mean, a huge spot for the youngest player on the rosters, captain of the Chargers. I mean, this is a valuable 1 point. The Chargers looking to dig into that lead that the Renegades have up at the top. This is one they can't let slip away.
Here's Benny on the backhand from the 10 line. Wall to wall from the left side. Benny advances to take this in the air. 2-all, read by Goenaga, stopped by Goenaga. Goenaga plays this one hard. Benny going for a bote that is just not there. 2 points for Goenaga. He serves.
Benny trying to open up the court with that Costado 2-wall. Not very well thrown right there. I mean, you wanted to open up and have Goenaga try to defend that ball along the net, but he got there closer to the boundary line, and just another powerful forehand back to the inside for both points of this match.
It's a powerful backhand by Benny. Goenaga, Robote. Benny will take it on the bounce at the 7 line. Sends it deep. Robote forehand by Goenaga. Robote 2-all by Goenaga. Stopped by Benny on the outside. Hard throw. What a scoop by Goenaga. That was well done. Benny makes that catch on the forehand. Goes for a carom sidearm. Hit the pad, and the pad is bad. 3 points for Goenaga of the Renegades. He serves.
Well, Benny made a great play to get back into that point, stepping up on the ball, reading it beautifully. It came straight to that right side. I mean, just missed the execution on the throw. I mean, had the space, going with the sidearm carom and a tendency to drop it low into the pad, and that's what happened there. Great start for Goenaga.
A hard serve and a nice return of that serve by Benny. Here's the backhand. Wall to wall from the left side of Goenaga. Benny missed the rebote on the forehand. That's 4 points for Goenaga. He serves. Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. The first player to reach 6 points wins the set. The first player to win 2 sets wins the match.
Yeah, Benny just trying to twist that one up there from the right side. I mean, really all he can do with it.
Yeah, completely defensive. Just get it up to the front wall. Here's the backhand by Benny right to the corner. Beautifully thrown. Goenaga, forehand rebote. Benny pulls it off the side wall. That backhand, though, gets away from him. Did not have control of the ball. That hit the overhead screen. 5 straight points for Goenaga. Possible set point.
Yeah, Benny made a tough catch right there along the side wall, and you see that almost every day. When they make those tough catches, don't have control of the ball in the basket, send it up high and into the overhead screen.
Yeah.
5 straight for Goenaga. Surprising, but a great start for him, looking to close out a clean set.
Beautiful serve by Goenaga. There's the backhand to the forehand of Goenaga. Benny reads the carom well, stops it, returns his own carom. Goenaga stops that. Goenaga hard throw. It will score. Point and set for Goenaga, winning at 6-0. We'll put 2 minutes on the board, come back out, play our next set.
Oh, great start for Goenaga. 6 straight points. He wins set number 1.
Yeah, he just put it in gear and didn't take his foot off the gas till it got to 6 points. Benny really didn't do anything particularly wrong. I mean, yeah, he threw the one carom into the pad, but the catching was on. Just never got an opportunity to be offensive in his play.
Yeah, I think the one word that kind of epitomizes Goenaga this season is consistency.
No question about it.
I mean, he is one of the most consistent players. I mean, it starts with the unforced errors, doesn't make many of them. He has the shots. He hasn't really gone too deep with the shots. I mean, you see the Costado 2-wall. He attempted 1, and Benny stopped it pretty easily, but just throwing it, keeping the ball to the inside, not doing anything overcomplicated, but good consistent play in his catching. I mean, it's been great all year. One of the best records in all of Battle Cores. We said 19-2 across all competitions at singles and doubles. Doesn't get much better than that.
No, it doesn't. Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. See Benny consulting with Zuleika, and now Iturbide. That was a quick interaction. But Zuleika and Benny have a certain chemistry between the two of them that's been there since they first started playing with each other basically every opportunity they could. World Super Court, that was a choice.
Yeah, when that started back in Season 3,
yeah.
I believe, in Battle Court. Now we're in Season 6, so that's been, I mean, do the math there. I mean, about 30, 40 Battle Court matches, plus some of that World Super Court experience, so if anybody knows Benny and knows Benny's game, but how to get him back on track, it is Zuleika. And talking in the cage, see what happens here coming out to begin set 2.
Benny serves as our second set begins. That's a perfect serve by Benny, crossing the wall and scoring. Very well done.
There's really no better way to start a set. I mean, after going 6 straight against you to begin the match.
Oh, it's good for the guy throwing the ace.
Yeah, I mean, probably feels a lot looser. Yeah. Weight lifted off his shoulders. Now let's see what Benny's got coming out here the rest of this set.
Fault over serve. Battle Court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Backhand by Goenaga stays to the inside. A rebote forehand by Benny. Hooked a little bit. Goenaga's got it. Hard to the inside. What a catch by Benny. Rebote left side to the inside on the wall. Benny's got it on the forehand. Scoop by Goenaga at the 10 line. Rebote forehand by Benny. Rebote left side. Benny makes the catch. He's at the 7 line. Benny, great catch, reaching behind him to make the play. Rebote. Forehand rebote by Goenaga, caught by Benny. Benny hard to the inside, scooped by Goenaga. Benny goes to the inside. Goenaga takes it in the air, fakes the 2-all, puts it inside to score. 1-1, we're all tied up in the second set. Goenaga has the serve for the Renegades. I don't know that we've seen Goenaga, correct me if I'm wrong, which you usually do, but I don't think we see a lot of fakes from Goenaga. Not like that.
I don't know. I mean, that one from the Costado, a little bit different.
There was definitely something different. I mean, he often commits to it.
Yeah, I mean, he threw that one a little bit higher, so, I mean, Benny committed hard to the 2-all.
Yeah.
maybe at the last second he saw that he was out there and dropped it to the inside. Yeah, a lot different, a lot higher, but once you commit, it's tough for Benny. Long way to go to get back in there and make the catch.
It's a good hard serve by Goenaga. Rebote forehand. Here's Benny. Benny winding up. Scoop by Goenaga. He ran cross court to make that catch. Not that one. 2 points for Benny and the Chargers. He serves.
Well, in that first set, Benny was a little bit more aggressive with the 2-wall, and Goenaga took advantage early on, and that lead kind of got away from him. Now you see Benny keeping the ball to the inside 2 times in a row. Second time got him there.
Saw Goenaga adjusting his helmet after crashing into the side wall, and I do mean crash.
And Benny also a lot more aggressive, too. I mean, he's passing Goenaga, and he is going for broke, trying to get up there and cut off the next throw and do something with it.
Here's the backhand from deep in the backcourt by Goenaga. Benny, backhand wall to wall. Rebote forehand by Goenaga. Here's the backhand by Benny. Goenaga takes on the left side, coasting to the inside. Benny's there. That is a beautiful catch by Benny. Benny will take the ball on the bounce. Hard forehand. Caught in the air by Goenaga. Benny goes wall to wall from the left side. A Rebote forehand. Straight back. Rebote forehand by Benny. A little lower, a little harder. What a scoop by Goenaga. Catch by Benny. 2-all. Benny has it in the right side. Tried to make a drop shot. Didn't work. What a catch by Benny. In perfect position to throw it inside to score. Tremendous play by both players. Benny will get the point for the Chargers. That was a beautiful point.
I mean, look at Benny. He's moving the entire way back to the inside.
Catches it in the air. That's so key.
And then, I mean, the threat from the Costado. Is he going to throw a 2-all? Is he going to keep it to the inside? You see Goenaga stays outside, doesn't want to get in the throwing lane. Benny finds a space, now leads 3-1. Well, it's interesting. I mean, even in doubles, you know, Goenaga has a pretty good Costado and he throws a lot of them, but the 2-wall kills are surprisingly lower. I mean, the percentages are lower than you would think. Benny now guessing inside placement on almost all of these, and now you see building that lead, and he's guessed correctly every time in this second set.
Beautiful catch by Goenaga. Rebote dropping. That Benny saved it, got it up to the front wall. Here's a drop shot. That will score. 2 points for Goenaga. Benny with 3. Goenaga has the serve for the Renegades.
Well, after he threw the last forehand right to Benny, he makes the adjustment going with the drop shot. It had a lot of space on this one. Benny, just a defensive play, gets it up there. Goenaga up at the 4 line, takes a peek. Benny's backing up, expecting that hard throw right back to him. He finds the space on the inside, cuts the deficit to just 1.
Here's the backhand by Benny to the inside. Rotate forehand. Rebote left side by Goenaga. Good adjustment by Benny. Goenaga has a tip ball at the 8 line. That's 4 points for Benny of the Chargers. He serves.
Yeah, and Benny almost gave one right back. We saw Goenaga give it right to Benny on the inside. Goenaga had to have been lining up a shot because that's a catch that we see him make every day.
Absolutely. And Benny has made a great adjustment after that first set. I mean, if you get shut out in a set, it's more than just the numbers. Sometimes it messes with your head. In this case, Benny has regrouped beautifully here.
We saw last time in doubles, he played one of his worst matches ever with Zuleika, came right back with Iturbide and was flawless. Doing the same here in between sets.
Good hard serve by Benny. Here's the backhand. Ball tipped at the side wall. 3 points for Goenaga.
Just perfectly placed there, right along the side wall. Only one that's gotten by Benny so far in this set. Oh,
a hard serve scores. 4-4 is the score. Goenaga has a serve for the Renegades.
Wow.
What a catch by Benny. That serve was blasted crossing the side wall. Fine save. Benny makes the catch from the center line. Low and hard. Scoop by Goenaga. Powerful backhand right to the corner. Benny makes the save. Will not pass. Backhand by Goenaga. Right back to the corner. Benny, forehand rebote. Passes. Rebote forehand by Goenaga. Benny attacks. Costello 2-all is out. That's 5 points for Goenaga. Possible set, possible match point.
I mean, everything but the finish there for Benny once again. I mean, it played the point
catch,
perfectly.
absolutely.
Great catch. Got it up there in the front court on the costado, and he just threw it, well wide of the court. Hasn't looked comfortable throwing it this season in singles. We haven't really seen a lot of it. Another example there. That one's sailing wide. Goenaga now with 2 chances to close out the match in straight sets.
Here's the backhand by Benny. Rebote forehand. Benny makes the catch. Goenaga takes it in the air. Backhand from the center line. To the corner and out to the rebote. Benny's there. Rebote by Goenaga very much inside on the wall. And that will score for the win. Point, set, and match for Goenaga, taking it in straight sets, 6-0, 6-4.
Straight set victory to get the game day started for the Renegades. And the Renegades in first place, Chargers in second. We'll get some clarity as to the top seed headed into the playoffs after today's game day. Goenaga adds 1 point for the top seeded Renegades. We'll take a look here at that game day score now. 1 point for the Renegades. Guess that bottom row is a little bit more important now. That's our season-long standings. The gap between the two has grown to 9.5 points. Chargers hoping that they can get one back here. Zuleika going up against Gaucheri out next in a top-ranked singles match. Goenaga, winner of that first match. He's ready to go in the DraftKings Players Cage. Another great single season for you, Goenaga, finishing at 4-1. Benny is a unique player in this division. He's young, he's fast, he's rangy. What type of problems does he present for you, and how are you able to close it out?
Sorry, I didn't listen to the whole question, Andrew.
So just basically what types of problems what does Benny present to you in singles different from some other opponents?
Well, I think that he's a really good player. Maybe today on the first set he didn't play his best game. But then on the second one it was tough. I did some mistake. He did another. Finally went for me and happy for the win.
Yeah, and you guys are looking to lock up the #1 seed. How important it was for you to get on the board first and start to get some momentum for your team?
Well, I think that it's important to end the season on the first position, even we have to go to the playoffs. I think that we are doing a good season, and on the player we have to fight. It's only 1 day, and we'll see what happens.
All right, Goenaga, congratulations on the win. We'll see what happens up next. Thank you.
Thank you.